Hello there, my name's Ernie Metra. Welcome to the review. A few years ago I did a review on the Persian Circus train set, and in that review I showed some of my rolling stock, and I said that I wasn't going to do many reviews on rolling stock. However, I suppose I had a bit of a change of heart, and I have done a few reviews on rolling stock over the past sort of few months. And also, as I've been buying them, it's been easy to review them as they can obviously get delivered to my house, and then just test them on the track, talk about them. So I've started doing reviews on rolling stock, and this review is on the Circus Flatbed, and I got one at Whalley a few years ago, but like I said, I've got another one now. Also, I'd just like to say a very big thank you to everyone, as my channel has now reached just over 700 subscribers. And obviously I couldn't have done it without you. I started my channel on the 9th of August 2010, and I started off with about 4 videos. I used to go to Tresham College in Kettering, where I did a media course, and I started off with a Skittles advert, a television ident which was made using cut-out animation. I made Decorating Disaster, which was a slapstick movie, again using cut-out animation. That was my final major project for that 1-year course. I also put up a video of a train going down Mount Snowdon that I filmed in July 2009. And the last one I did was a little clip of a train puffing backwards at the Peak Railway in Derbyshire when I went in May 2010. My channel, I mean, I wouldn't say I was famous, because I wouldn't say I was well known, but my channel has become very, very popular. And there is a very popular YouTube user who also lives in Kettering, where I used to go to college, and I was also born in Kettering. Her name's Emily Cannon, and she's a really popular YouTube user with like thousands and thousands of viewers. It's amazing. Obviously, she's only from the town sort of next to me, and I even watched one of her videos, and she did say, you know, it's always important to talk about and do your videos upon obviously what you're interested in. So I mean, like when I did the Skittles advert, I thought to myself, you know, I like Skittles, and I had an idea, so you know, that was a passion. Obviously, I like my trains and modelling, and I thought to myself, you know, when I started doing the trains and modelling videos, you know, I never thought that I was going to get as popular as I did. I mean, some of my videos have got like thousands of views, which I was very surprised about, to be honest. But that's the thing, everyone sort of liked them really. And I mean, what I liked about YouTube was obviously just sharing my views with people, you know, explaining how my thoughts, you know, and just hearing other people's feedback, you know, seeing what they thought of the model, and even just feedback on the videos in general. And like I said, I think whenever you make a video, it's always important to do what you're passionate about and do it on dreams and things like that, because if you don't have any passion, people aren't going to be interested. So always do it about something that you talk about. And I mean, I'm always trying to look at new ways, new things that I can also add, or make my videos different so they're not all sort of all the same. But I think it's important to have a style as well. And like I said, if you haven't subscribed, please do. And I recommend also you watch those very early sort of videos, and maybe you'll see a change in my sort of camera quality, because I mean, the camera I film with nowadays, like the one I'm filming with today, talk to now, is a HD one. And saying the first early ones, like old DV ones that weren't HD, they used the old camera tapes and things like that, and I've still got the old camera tapes. The Skittle advert in particular, I think it was one of my personal favourite ones that I made. And a lot of people said to me after watching that, they said to me, "Were you on crack cocaine when you made that?" And you can sort of understand why. Because I suppose it was a bit bizarre, but you know, I'm quite pleased with it. I mean, there's been some videos that I have watched back of mine and thought to myself, you know, could have done a bit better. Other ones like that, I look back and, you know, I think I'm fairly pleased. But again, I know little bits could have been better, but it was one of my first videos, and I got a distinction for that, so, you know, it's quite good. As I said though, I've got a Circus Flatbed to review, and here it is. So here you can see I've got 2 Circus Flatbeds. The one on the so the one at the top here is the one that I got from Worley in 2013. Went to the show. I also went to Worley last year in 2015. Again, both videos are on my channel. And I saw that one there and that one on a display. However, the owner wasn't willing to sell them, which I can sort of understand. Obviously, I wouldn't sell these myself. The circus trucks was first seen in Series 4, and the one that's there reminds me of one of the flatbeds that one of the engines was pulling, as you can see in this photo here. However, the trucks that these are based on, I think it's fair to say, the flatbed trucks that these are based on were first seen in the episode Thomas and the Circus. However, these don't entirely look anything like the ones that we've seen in Thomas and the Circus. But, you know, I still think at the end of the day they're still very nice models, and they are still technically circus trucks, you know, and they go very well with the rest of the circus trucks, and they do run really well indeed. The packaging for these models is really good, and the red flatbed was completely brand new, and like I said, I just bought it off eBay, and it even had the cable ties around it, and I had to undo them just to get out of the box, you can see here. The back of the box is really good, look exactly the same, and they show a bit more of the rolling stock and one thing and another that you can buy in the Thomas range, although a lot of this is discontinued now, unfortunately. So I've just got home from work, and it's the 23rd of February, and I saw a circus flatbed on eBay, the same as one of the other ones I had, but with rolling stock I think it's sometimes nice to have more than one of the same truck. Anyway, I bid on it and I won it, and that's currently in the post to me as we speak. There's not really a great deal to say more about these really. However, if we just take a look at them, I'm sure you'll agree the detail on them is absolutely superb, really, considering this is obviously like a children's, well, not a toy, because it's not a toy, but obviously something for children. I said I do think the detail is absolutely remarkable, and as I've just said, I've bought another one off of eBay, exactly the same as this one here. These were made in 2005, by the way. 2005 was the year that a lot of circus trucks and other trucks were introduced in the range to commemorate the 60th anniversary of Thomas the Tank Engine. And as you know, last year was 2015, it was 70 years. Obviously 2016 now, it's 71 years now. Obviously 71 is not as special as 60 or 70, but I'm sure there'll be something when it's 75, which I'm sure it will be. Quite a few years to come now. I also have another circus flatbed truck that I got at Worley. I thought it was a Thomas one, however, looking at it more carefully, it's actually a Thomas one. It comes in a circus set, which you can buy on eBay. However, it still goes very well with the Thomas set, so I don't regret buying it. And it was quite a cheap one to buy, so you know, quite a bargain. So I'm not too fussed really, and it's a bit something extra to add to the circus train. As I said, there's not a huge deal to talk about. It's really, like I said, I don't do many reviews on rolling stock because they're not as popular. The videos aren't as popular as my ones on engines. I mean, I uploaded one on my Bachmann Scar Louis a couple of weeks ago, and literally within a week that video got about 1,000 views. I've also found out recently that Bachmann are going to be releasing Rheneas and Rosie. I like Rheneas and Rosie, so it's quite good. I think they're being released, and obviously they're doing another narrow gauge engine, which is good. So Scarlo is not just left on his own, and they're supposed to be releasing some narrow gauge trucks with that, and a few other things in the Bachmann range. As I said, I do enjoy doing these updates in general. And if you want to contact Hornby, and you can encourage them to bring these ones back if you really want to, contact Hornby about anything, whether it's about products or anything like that. There's a link in the description below this video, and links to all my other videos that I've done, Thomas related, and also underground Ernie ones and Bachmann ones, etc., and Hornby. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.